Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back for another DevPro Duel video, part 2 of my review of the Infernoid monsters, a new archetype from the Secrets of Eternity, Secrets of Evolution, the new set coming up really soon. Infernoids are similar to Dragon Rulers since you can banish, or at least they cannot be special, they cannot be normal summoned or set. You need to special summon them by banishing other Infernoid monsters from either your hand or your grave, and depending on their level you need to banish either 1, 2 or 3 Infernoids. The deck has a few boss monsters, also a few level 2, 3 and 4 monsters. Cards like Reasoning and Monster Gate are huge in the deck, since as I said before in part 1, cards like Reasoning and Monster Gate do skip the Infernoids when they are revealed with Reasoning, since they cannot be normal summoned or set. And that's why I'm the appropriate targets for Reasoning and Monster Gate here are the Lightsworns, Blaster and Card Trooper. Then as for the rest, Needlebug's Nest is mandatory. It's of course -1, but you need to fill your grave as soon as possible. I think in part 1 I went into a discussion about the cards, every card separately, so again feel free to check out part 1, I'll leave the link in the video description. Anyway, let's see some duels. Okay, so the first duel, again testing against Shaddolls, Denko-Seka Shaddolls. I think pretty much top tier during the upcoming format, especially when Moral Tech was hit 2-1. He opens up very decent. He actually has a very good opening hand. Immediately goes for Winda with, I believe, the Falco set and the Sinister Shadow game. So that's obviously a very good hand with the B setup. My options. I normal summon Card Trooper. He has no response, so mill 3. I think I'm milled 2 Infernoid, so that's perfect. So I special summon my Veil. Veil is that when I battle an opponent's monster, I can banish 1 card from the opponent at the end of the battle phase, which is what I wanted to say. So my plan here was to attack into the Falco. Worst case scenario, he has a Sinister Shadow games, which he has, so his Falco is flipped. So I changed my plan, attack over the Winda, he gets back his trap, which is all good. And I attack his Falco with Card Trooper, and at the end of the battle phase, I banish his face down beast, so not giving him 2 draws. And I think, okay, I am in a very decent position with the breakthrough skill set. I can stop a possible construct, but he has Denko-Seka. Okay, so I have to change my plans. Denko-Seka is summoned. He goes for construct, and I believe is going to blow up my torrential tribute with the dragon. Indeed, he's going to blow up the torrential. The Falco is special summoned. Maybe it's a mistake on my part here. I should have tributed my Veil to banish his Falco, so this way he would have not have been able to special summon the Falco. Maybe that was a mistake on my part. Then my options. I special summon my Veil from the grave by banishing 2 Infernoids, so 1 from my hand, 1 from my grave. Attack over his Denko-Seka, end my battle phase, and banish his construct. Thanks to Veil, I'm not going to banish his face down Falco because of the breakthrough skill. I can obviously stop the Falco from resolving. He's going to target the Winda, so there is the breakthrough skill. He's going to Synchro Summon for Goyo Guardian. I decide to use my Veil's effect to banish the Shaddoll fusion in his grave. Obviously if Goyo destroys my monster, it's not... my Goyo Guardian cannot activate because the Infernoid monsters cannot be special summoned, except when they are banished. Or at least when you banish Infernoids from your grave. So I think my opponent cannot special summon them with Goyo, unless I'm mistaken, of course. He draws into a Compulse. Yeah, we knew he had the trap card, so it's pretty much a stall game now. It's a very weird duel. So again, activate the Radiant, fill up the grave, and special summon my Veil. Depending on his back row, it's a Compulse. Normally my Veil is bound back to the hand, but I decide to tribute it to banish something from his grave. It doesn't really matter if it's in my hand or in the grave. Mill 2 cards, the Reasoning and the Needlebug's Nest. Okay, not that great of mills. Could be better. Draw into the Typhoon, so I'm going to attack over his face down. Mill the Blaster, so that's a nice mill right there. He gets a Shaddoll Fusion back to his hand. I'm going to MST the core, since he doesn't have any appropriate targets to get back. Again, mill 2 cards, mill an Infernoid monster, so that's nice. Yeah, both his fusions are pretty much dead. Finally, he leaves his field open, so this should be the game. Mill 2 cards, go for Lavalva Chain, since I need one extra Infernoid monster, so I can go for game. So banish 2 from the grave for my level 8 indeed, and banish 2 for Blaster. So that's exactly, yeah, I think I have, I had the 4 appropriate targets in the grave and attack for game. So GG, a rear duel. But yeah, in the beginning opened up very well. That Tenku Sega definitely was a blow-up card. He again decides to start with Mathematician. He goes for Shaddoll Fusion for the Winda. Yeah, Winda is obviously a very big threat for the deck, because the Infernoid monsters are of course all special summon, and yeah, I don't level a lot of outs for Winda. Cards like Beelzebub, the level 2 is an out, the one I have in the hand. Yeah, also Breakthrough Skill is an out to Winda. Okay, so I'm going to MST the back row again. Don't want to risk running into a Breakthrough Skill or a Warning. So no, I special summon my Beelzebub, send his Winda back to the extra deck so it does not trigger, and here I completely brick. That's pretty much one of the downsides the Infernoid deck has. If you don't have any targets, if you brick, yeah, you're pretty much stuck with everything in your hand. You need to fill up your grave as quickly as possible, so that's also one of the reasons why cards like Guard Trooper, your Light Swords and Reasoning are very much, yeah, pretty much key cards from the deck. And yeah, got unlucky with the Reasoning mill. Only milled one Infernoid, I believe, and he also got it right, guessing level 4. Yeah, I think level 4 should be, most of them, you have to guess level 4, because I run 3 Light Swords, only 2 Guard Trooper and 1 Blaster. He deals some massive damage, goes for Leo, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. I think I only have 1 Infernoid monster in the grave. Draw into Needlebug's Nest. Yeah, that's not going to save me. Go for the level 8, try to attack 2 times, but he has the Compulse, he flashes it, and I pretty much go into the scoop phase. Yeah, really nothing I can do here, so not going to waste any more time. Game number 3, I open up with double Needlebug's Nest. Needlebug's Nest is, yeah, I think you need to run it, since again you need to fill up your grave, you need to mill cards to the grave to fuel your Infernoid monsters, but Needlebug's Nest is a -1, but I think you need to run it. Yeah, it definitely speeds up the deck. Again, yeah, it opens up very good with the Winda, the Mathematician, sets up a solid field. It attacks for some damage, 15 and 2-2 with the Winda. So take it all to the face. Although no back row, so that's nice for me. Normally drawn to Reasoning, also perfect, so I'm going to mill, or at least activate my Needlebug's Nest. Special summon my Beelzebub, send the Winda back to the extra deck, so I can special summon multiple times during this turn. Activate Reasoning, hoping to mill or excavate. I'm not sure if Reason excavates. Should check that. Hit the Guard Trooper, perfect. I think he guessed level 4. So mill, yeah, special summon my my bigger boss monster, my Nehemuth, I believe it's called. So it's special summon, so every monster on the field is destroyed. So I can bypass the Shaddoll Falco and the Mathematician, and I also activated my Apostle in the grave, so I can protect my my Beelzebub on the field. Again, to have an option next turn to either tribute it to banish 1 card from the opponent's grave, or use my boss monster's effect to negate a spell or trap, which I'm going to do now. So negate the Shaddoll Fusion. I think, yeah, it negates the activation and destroys it, so he's able to, yeah, activate the second one, which is all fine. He gets a search, so I think he's going to search out the Falco, and he goes for Black Rose, which is a good move, since now the Blaster is not bounced back to my hand, and my boss monster, my level 10 Infernoid, is sent to the grave. Again, which is all fine, everything is set up. You still left at 5k, so I think I should be able to go for game. Normally, yeah, since I do have exactly the right amount of Infernoids in my grave. So banish 4, special summon Blaster, special summon level 8 and attack for a game. So again, a very close one, but very good duels. So yeah, off to the deck list, guys. If you have any suggestions for the Infernoids, for the deck list, any card tips, cards that I should run, you can always leave them down below. I think the Infernoid Archetype definitely has a lot of potential, yeah, because of the boss monsters, because of reasoning. Reasoning can do some nice shenanigans with the milling and so on. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Leakum signing out. Peace.